One story has it that when the waterfall was being built, the designer curtained off this end of the room with Elvis agreeing not to peek until the work was complete. Elvis loved surprises and was really pleased when the waterfall was finally unveiled in a small ceremony. Another story is about when, in the mid-70s, Elvis replaced all the typical family room-style furniture with what you see here today, a decorating fad of the time. Elvis reportedly picked it all out in a 30-minute shopping spree at a local store. The large chair in the corner was too big to move into the room by traditional means, and so it came in through the window. That chair became one of young Lisa Marie's favorite napping spots. The green shag on the floor and ceiling was another 70s decorating fad. It also did a good job absorbing sound. In 1976, Elvis chose to hold some recording sessions at home. In this room, he recorded the album From Elvis Presley Boulevard to Memphis, Tennessee, and over half of his last album, Moody Blue. The backyard at Graceland was where Elvis and his family and friends relaxed and played. It was the scene of football games, fireworks battles, and golf cart races. At the far end of the lawn is the carport, where Elvis kept as many cars, motorcycles, and motorized toys. Today, you can see a wonderful collection of them in the Elvis Presley Automobile Museum, across the street in the Graceland Plaza. The Automobile Museum is a nostalgic trip along a winding highway filled with cars and vehicles Elvis owned and enjoyed. Elvis was often photographed in his 1956 Continental Mark II. In the 60s, Priscilla used it to drive to school. The white 1971 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL Roadster was a gift to Priscilla from Elvis for Christmas of 1970. It was a personal favorite of hers and was sent from her home in California for permanent display here in 1989. Elvis's 1955 pink Cadillac is perhaps the most famous car in the world, a symbol of the spirit of the 1950s and of rock and roll itself. It was his mother Gladys's favorite, even though she didn't drive. Elvis drove this 1973 Stutz Blackhawk during the last years of his life. It has a red leather interior with gold-plated accents throughout. The last time he drove through the gates of Graceland, he was behind the wheel of this car. Elvis had a fleet of golf carts, go-karts, grass-converted snowmobiles, and other motorized toys. He and his buddies drove all over the grounds of Graceland, the landscaping often coming in a poor second to their races. Elvis idolized James Dean and Marlon Brando, both of whom popularized motorcycles and a rebel style. Elvis loved motorcycles and owned many of them through the years. Just down the road from the motorcycles is the Highway 51 drive-in. You can sit in authentic 57 Chevy seats and watch an Elvis movie. According to legend, Elvis was snubbed by a salesman when looking at this 56 Cadillac convertible. Leaving in a huff, he encountered an elderly man washing cars out on the lot. Returning to the showroom with the old man, Elvis asked for the manager. He announced that he would purchase the car, and the sales commission was to go to his new friend from the lot. Elvis gave Lisa Marie this Harley-Davidson golf cart for Christmas in 1976, their last together. She loved to ride around Graceland with her friends. Next to the carport is the original household business office. Whoever came on the grounds to fix, build, or deliver something checked in here first. Elvis's father, Vernon, and the secretaries handled all the household and personal bills. In contrast to his son's carefree spending, this Spartan office reflects Vernon's reputation for being tight with a dollar. This is also where much of Elvis's fan mail was delivered. Throughout his career, Elvis's fans sent him special gifts and mementos from around the world, and he kept most of them. This wall in the trophy room, dedicated to his fans, displays a small selection of them. Some even sent portraits. The large life-size painting in gold and white was commissioned by Elvis himself from celebrated artist Ralph Wolf Cowan. After Elvis was discharged from the Army, he arrived in Memphis by train. The next day, March 8, 1960, he came out to this office for a press conference. He sat at his father's desk.
Ready to go?
Ready. Ready when you are. I'm always ready.
Now that you are back, as you look back on your 2 years in the service, what was the most important thing that happened to you during your 2 years, whether it was overseas or here in the States?
Well, there were a number of things that happened. Had quite a few interesting experiences. Slept out in the snow. Ate C rations, all the regular things.